No, it's all set.
You can have some of my sauce.
No, you have your gum one though.
That's fair. That's not what you want. That's not what you
Have some water.
Okay, go for it. It's unopened. It's yours. Nobody's on yet, so.
What's the username for the?
NY Old Blue RFC.
I think they just want to
We'll get right into the lineups like right before we start because nobody's going to be on just yet.
I don't know. Both teams
Excuse me.
We go with a quick tap.
I would like to say
I should text Howie because I thought he said he was from this. Oh, he asked you? I'm here.
yeah.
The Todd should come over. Darren might as well come over.
Yeah, he's on the sideline.
Is he?
Want me to zoom?
No, please, no.
Who's chatting?
Yeah, we just got up. All right, Dosh, you ready?
Yep. Ready.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the 2026 Atlantic Super Regional Division I Final between Old Blue and Schuylkill River. I'm Jeremy Hansen, president of the Old Blue, and I'm joining commentary with my partner today, Danish Patel.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Danish. Danish is the EGU president who's looking after the tournament that Empire's hosting. There's a lot of great matchups today throughout all the divisions, semifinals. As for the Division I competition, this is the only game, and it's Old Blue who won the spring. Atlantic North, top of the table, have a perfect record thus far, over 6 games, and we're playing today Schuylkill River, who's had a really good year as well, winning the MAC last week, 2 weekends ago against Rocky Gorge in a tough MAC final. They're going to be pretty fierce competitors today.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Excited, a little chilly, and looks like the rain stopped, so it'll be good.
Yeah, great weather conditions. A little bit cold, but we're playing on this really nice soccer field at Niagara University.
Shout out to Buffalo Rugby and Niagara University for hosting the Atlantic Super Regional.
Yeah, exactly. Great hosts. We're looking forward to this final. We'll head into the lineups. For Schuylkill River in the front row, Mike Washington, Sam Devine, and Dan Berger. Ian Glatz and Lewis Snyder, 4 and 5. Back row, Tyler Small, Ethan Mabalog, and Ben Janssen. 9 and 10 are Brian Keown and Danny Gianascoli. Midfield of John Davis and Riley Giles, and a back three of Sean Burns, Cesar da Fonseca, Dan Deal, and their subs Matt Zabrowski, Max Fisher, Lachlan Jackson, Kyle Hegarty, Joe Midwig, Sam Bonetta, Jack Ramirez, and Graham Johnston. And for the Old Blue, we have a front row of James Sheridan, Daquan Perry, and Brock Duncan, supported by Ray Santiago and Harvey Hogan. In the engine room, Dominic Sophie, Captain Manate Akwe, and Dylan Fawcett, the butcher, in the back row. Halfback pairing of Rio Higashida and Kieran Joyce, and a midfield of Ollie Jenner and Michael Sinclair, who comes back into the team. And the back three of Aiden Smith, Connor Wallace-Sims, and Rainey A. Peters.
Strong lineup. I'm looking forward to that back row play by Old Blue.
Yeah, there's a lot of firepower in the pack, and plenty of dangerous runners. In substitutions, Jakar Williams, Tim Orlando in the front row, Chris Vakasisi Kakala and his brother Luque, Ricardo Billanasso, Nicholas Franklin is the replacement scrum half. Sam Windsor's called his number as head coach and player coach today. Will be a utility back replacement, and Akinola Raymond, back three replacement.
All right, should be kicking off in less than 5 minutes.
This very sweet moment right in front of us. Manate Akwe, captain for the day, is coming to the stands. Give a hug to his mom.
You just told him to kill him, Des.
In a sweet way.
Yeah, sweetly, please.
That's Jack joining us in the booth. Like to give a shout out?
Yeah.
Let's go Old Blue. It'll be a great day. It's always a great day to be an Old Blue Bull. If you're listening from Philadelphia, we don't like you over there.
Jack, what's your prediction? What's the score going to be? Is it going to be a tight one, or is it going to be a blowout, high scoring, low scoring?
Where you going?
The homer in me wants to say it'll be a blowout. You know, it's always a little stressful as a spectator when you see your team go and have the opportunity to punch their ticket to nationals. So I expect it to be close in the beginning, and then hopefully the boys can really make a run at it.
We only allow homers in the booth, so thank you, Jack. I'm glad you're joining us in commentary. Jack, how you doing? You're out for the season with a wrist surgery. I'm glad you're still coming to all the games and being a part of the squad, but it must be tough.
Yeah, it is really tough. I want to give a shout out to my old buddies at Syracuse University who are supporting Old Blue RFC, and they're sending me texts saying I sound good. So I hope you guys are having fun. I know they're darting today. They're getting close to graduation. But back towards the injury, I mean, it is brutal. You play the first couple games, and you think you're going on well, and some things are out of your control. You just get a broken wrist. Not much you can do about that. So just working on the recovery and getting better. And, yeah, just couldn't be happier for the boys, so I'm with them all the way.
You're here. Okay, and we're just about to get started. As you can see, Schuylkill River in the black and white on the left, Old Blue in their alternate kit, the white and blues. And we're just about ready to kick off.
Yep. Schuylkill will be kicking off to Old Blue first half. So.
In the middle today is Tyler Ciccarella from the Northeast, from the EGU.
And we're off. Schuylkill with the kick. Yep.
Harvey Hogan goes up for that and hits the ball backwards, but it was advantage for the knock-on first off of the kickoff, so Old Blue will have a scrum on the 30-meter line or so.
All right, first scrum of the day, and a big one. Assert dominance, like Steve Lewis says. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, set piece will be pretty big today. If we can get our set piece going, that'll give us such a big advantage with attacking ball. And Rio with the put-in. He's at the back. He goes weak side to Aiden Smith, who's on the wing.
Nice run. Dishes it back. Schuylkill with the ball.
So Schuylkill's in possession. Knock
It's a
on.
knock. Advantage, Old Blue. Old Blue playing. Rio with the ball. Hands it to Brock. Big boy Brock takes it down the middle.
Rio Higashida keeps going. Open side. Ball ends up to Joyce. Out to Wallace Smith. Wallace Sims. Out to the Butcher. Quickly to Rainier Peters on the wing, number 14.
Big boy out at wing.
Yeah. Back inside to Harvey Hogan. Makes some meters with a big hit. Kieran Joyce to Ray Santiago.
Nice take up the middle.
Still attacking open side. Out to Connor Wallace. Aiden Smith receives the pass, but
Gets it ripped away. Schuylkill with the ball. Old Blue playing defense. Santiago with the tackle. Schuylkill with the boot. Aiden covering it. Aiden swinging it.
Have a go, Rainier!
Rainier with a great run. Good run. Yep. Joycey to Quan. Quan with the good carry. Strong. Santiago with the strong carry. Schuylkill in the way. Get dinged for it. Rio. Old Blue going for touch.
yeah, so quite a start there, the first 3 minutes of play. Quite a few attacking phases from the Old Blue and try to penetrate on the wings, getting around Schuylkill River's defensive line. We have a nice position here with Kieran Joyce kicking ahead.
Yeah, Old Blue will get a line out on Schuylkill's 10. So first line out of the game. It's a bit windy, but I'm sure Quan can handle it.
I think what we're seeing in the first couple minutes, Schuylkill is making their tackles, but they're playing quite relaxed at the breakdown. So if Old Blue is able to maintain possession and, go phase after phase, you'll see what just happened, and they'll drive down the field with ease. But it all comes down to making sure you get it right.
Line out. Old Blue gets it. Santiago with the good catch. Rio says, get out of my way. Wants to dish it. The old vet, James Sheridan. Strong carry. Kieran Joyce asks for it, gets it out to Ollie Jenner. Ollie Jenner to Aiden. Aiden with a nice run.
Yes!
Trial Blue. First points on the board.
So that was try scorer Aiden Smith joining us this spring season. Originally hails from Connecticut and played his rugby at Kutztown. He's been quite a good find and a great player, a great winger. He scored a lot of tries so far this spring.
Yeah, having an excellent rookie season with Old Blue.
Yeah.
Tough kick right here, pretty far, but I'm sure that if anyone can make it, it's the Iceman. Joycey with the boot. Unlucky, but close.
Conversion no good.
Score is 5-0, Old Blue. Schuylkill kicks off, hanging it up high, tips it back. Schuylkill 10, little grubber.
And
Ref's calling it a penalty.
penalty for hitting the kicker, it looks like. So
It's where the ball landed, so scrum down to Schuylkill, about the Old Blue 22.
I think you'll see a lot of kicking from number 10, Gianniscoli. A lot of the play goes through him at fly half, and he's one of the main playmakers for Schuylkill.
Actually, Schuylkill will elect to go for points or a quick tap. Let's see.
Yeah.
Points it is.
So he's a pretty good place kicker. So even with the posts are at the back of the try zone, so it's a little bit more challenging to kick today. But I would expect him to be within his range.
Yeah, a little to the left, still in the center. Looks about good distance.
Guys, what's our dinner plans? We have French onion. I thought you were talking to random strangers. No, it's a treat. I was like, Gabby, I didn't know you guys were here. We missed you. We missed you too.
He's a lefty.
Mm.
And points are good, so it's Old Blue 5, Schuylkill 3.
I want to see Old Blue put this ball up. Put it up for Rainier on the right or Manate on the left, and let's win this ball back.
And that's Janssen who collects the kick, number 8.
Yep. Good tackle by Aiden. Schuylkill having to go with the forwards. Schuylkill sending it back to Connor Wallace-Sims. Does a quick line out. Yep. Sending to Joycey. Joycey with a step.
A little isolated. He does well to keep the ball.
Yep, good job keeping possession. Mike St. Clair with the ball. Going out wide.
For who? So that's Ray Santiago makes a half break.
Penalty. Old Blue gets the ball. Penalty to Old Blue. Sorry, Schuylkill back 10. Joycey electing to go for a sideline. Good boot. Gonna get a line out about 8 meters out of the try zone for Old Blue. Let's see.
We don't have audio though, which is good. Like us. They have it.
Yes. Oh, unlucky. Referee called it 9 straight. Schuylkill will have a scrum at their 10. Schuylkill with the center crash, loop to the 10. Nice hit by Mike St. Clair. Causes a knock on, gets the ball back. Rio gets it out real quick to Joycey, out to Ollie Jenner. Ollie with the Olay, kicks it overhead. Rainier gets it. Oh, unlucky. What a play. Good look.
Yeah,
good
good.
look. Jack, what do you think?
Well, I didn't realize that wasn't a score. I thought he was in and diving over the line. I would like unreal from Mike St. Clair. Unreal. He's defying age, but I would like to see the centers attack the line more.
Good job from Milkshake. What a tackle. What a good hit. And really good stuff by Ollie to see that kick. Okay, Old Blue will have a scrum at Schuylkill's 10. Good put in. Let's go. Old Blue driving. Gets it out to Ollie Jenner. Ollie Jenner to Kieran. Kieran goes wide all the way to Rainier at the wing. Having to go. And that's a try. Both wings have scored for Old Blue.
Yeah, really nice set piece move. Ball goes out to Rainier. He's really dangerous and hard to stop from that distance with an edge defense. And all of that was set up by an outstanding scrum with good forward ball. Could have possibly gotten a penalty out of it as well. So all in all, very good set piece play.
It's a really deep kick at a tough angle again. A bit short, but good accuracy. Tough kick to nail.
Yeah. Yeah, Joycey's a really good kicker, so he's missing the first two. He'll want to set that right over his next opportunity.
So the score is 10-3. Old Blue with the lead. Schuylkill with the kick, hanging it high. Manate with the great take. Joycey out to Ollie Jenner. Ollie Jenner having a go. Spins it all the way to Rainier. Can't bring this guy down. Yeah. Look at that. Slices the defense. Gives it a go.
And that's Cesar de Fonseca under a lot of pressure after receiving the grubber kick.
Rio brings him down. Old Blue getting their defense situated.
Janice Scully with the clearance kick to Connor Wallace-Sims.
Connor having a go with the step. Quick ball. Going out to the Butcher. To Rainier. Rio giving it to Dom. Dom with a strong carry runs over a few defenders. Joycey asking for it. James Sheridan. Rio again. Joycey having a go. Gives it to Milkshake. Milkshake. Good offload to Butcher. Butcher to Manate. Manate scores. Yes. Beautiful play by Old Blue. Just good hands. Great offloads.
It all comes back to the layers. You have Mike running through on a hard line, Manate out the back, and when you actually attack the line, you can really attack at will.
Well said, Jack.
Yeah, it is really nice to see Butcher with the ball in two hands. He set up Rainier on the opposite side earlier in the move, and then he made the pivotal offload to Manate for who scores the try in the end.
Yep. Joycey with the kick from the other angle. Didn't make this one either, but don't hold it against him. These are tough angle kicks from the sideline. So score is 15-3, Old Blue with the lead. All right, Schuylkill kicking off again. Don't kick it to Manate. And they kick it to Manate.
What can you do? Manate picked him out as a target, and he's the real victim in all of this. I think it's the Old Blue ball.
I agree. Looks like Schuylkill's lined up all the way to the left, bringing both wingers. I don't know. Might see some magic on the left, or maybe a pick and go on the right. Oh, Old Blue with the steal in the scrum. Good job. Aiden with the boot. Pops it up. Schuylkill, good control. Dancing a bit. Rio's shutting it down. Good defense by Old Blue. Oh, Schuylkill can't get the ball. And the Butcher scoops it up. Good job. Right under the post.
Yeah, lovely defensive pressure from our defensive line, and Butcher capitalizes on a loose ball and is able to score Old Blue's 4th try of the day.
This should be an easy conversion.
This should be converted. We all hope so.
And he converts. So now the score is 22-3, Old Blue with the lead.
Shout out to Dylan Fawcett, who drove 7 hours this morning from his home in New Jersey to be here in Buffalo today. He's an Old Blue of many years. He won the Elite Cup with us in 2018 as the club captain. It's unquestionable, his commitment, and we're glad to see him back in our colors.
Ollie with the take. Ooh, Ollie with some good running. Yeah. Is that right? Kieran to Milkshake. Manate with the ball. Manate cuts up. Old Blue sets the ruck. Dom wants the ball. Strong carry at the line. Eating up defenders. Milkshake asking for it. Spins it out to Butcher. Butcher back to Ollie. Ollie giving Santiago. Santiago having a good carry. Yes, Butcher with a nice take. Joycey giving a boot all the way out. Schuylkill looking to collect. Sends it back. Sends it out of bounds. Oh, Connor Wallace with the quick line out. Joycey gives it right back. Connor having to go. Old Blue recovers. Sending the ruck. St. Clair wanted to play number 9.
Player down in back play.
Yep.
Both are getting on their feet. That's good. Ball's in Joyce's hands. Out to the Butcher. To Connor Wallace-Sims. He's got it.
With the foot. Interesting play. Schuylkill with the ball. Running it up.
Nice cut inside, and he breaks the line.
Yep.
That should be a penalty.
Yes. Yep. Penalty to Schuylkill. Back 10, Old Blue. Schuylkill with the stab. Gets it out of bounds. Ball will be to Old Blue. Jack, what do you think so far?
I just want to go back. Jeremy was saying, he was singing the praises of Dylan Fawcett. If you look at that scrum that Old Blue scored their last try on, where they won the ball back, as a forward myself, I can just say that him coming back into the mix and really pushing the mentality of the boys, really turning the scrum into a dominant force. It's incredible, and you can see it on the field. You can see the attitude and the commitment on the field.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a professional like the Butcher impacting your team, and especially Pack like that. Good experience and great leadership. Schuylkill with the line out.
That's Janssen, number 8 in the midfield. Gets dragged down, still attacking, open side. Gianniscoli out to the wing, number 14.
Aiden with the tackle, trying to rip the ball out. Quan with the amazing counter up. Oh,
Illegal.
Yeah.
I looked from the side and high, so
Looked amazing to me, Jeremy.
for either of those, certain penalty. So Gianniscoli kicks for touch. Schuylkill will have a line out on the 22-meter line.
Schuylkill with a line out at Old Blues 22. Let's see if Santiago can steal this one. Interesting play. Knock ball loose. Rainier with the ball, just running away with it. Brought down. Milkshake plays 9 again. To Dom. To Kieran.
That's got it.
With the chip to Benate. Benate with
Lovely!
another try. I'm not sure about that. We have a camera in the replay.
Oh, no, I think he called the try.
Okay, good. Try by Old Blue.
We don't have TMO, but we could always rewind on YouTube. But that looked like a wonderful piece of skill from Kieran Joyce. Kicks over the top. Nobody.
No defense back there. Yeah.
Nobody in the backfield. So many numbers.
Good look by Old Blue. Way to spot that hole in the defense and take advantage of it.
How many meters has Rainier carried already? It's got to be well over 100.
Easily.
Maybe 1,000. No, he's having a great game so far. Absolutely, a lot of action on his side, on his wing. Same for Aiden Smith, to be fair. So both wings finding plenty of work and getting in on the action. Joyce hits his first conversion of the day.
So the score is now 29-3. Old Blue with the lead. All right, Schuylkill kicking off. Who are they targeting? Not going to Minate's side.
So the opposite side, Ollie Jenner collects. Nicely.
Great take. OJ gives it to Brock. Brock has a go.
Is that Brock or Jakar?
Rio with the short box kick sends it deep. Schuylkill's 15 with the ball. Gets shut down real quick. Good defense by Old Blue. Oh, back 10.
Penalty.
High tackle.
Yeah, so that's Cesar De Fonseca.
Yeah.
We'll know him from our parts. He played for White Plains for a few years.
Schuylkill going weak. Old Blue shuts it down.
Number 9, Keon.
I'm not that tall. Oh, I know I'm tall.
Schuylkill with the forward banger. James Sheridan says, not my way.
Mike Sinclair does really well.
Another
Gianna
strong
Scully.
tackle by Milkshake. Tackle by Dom. Yes. Minate counter-rucked that, and Rio grabs the ball. Penalty, Old Blue is awarded. Good job. Joycey scanning the field. Goes to the sideline. All right. Old Blue with the line out inside Schuylkill's 22. Quan with the line out. Goes all the way to the back jumper. Good job. Nate with the ball. Tips to Butcher. Butcher does a little circle.
Double circle. Nice move.
Yeah. Joycey all the way out wide to Rainier. You can't stop this man.
And he goes in untouched. Well done.
Hot knife like on butter. Easily. Cutting through this defense.
Yeah, I think a lot of the work was done there in the midfield, but Dylan with a little half break, but pushing the defensive line backwards, and it's hard to recover from that position.
Strong first half by Old Blue.
I think just from a coaching standpoint, you just want to make sure that Old Blue continues to execute. We're only in the 28th minute. You just don't want to get sloppy. You want to keep playing for the next round, and well, to finish off this round, don't let me get ahead of myself, and for the next one and the one after that. That's the goal. Stick to the game plan, stick to the system, and that's where we've been seeing these tries come from, and that's where we'll continue to see them.
So Joycey lands his second kick of the day.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Scores now 36-3. Old Blue with the lead. Schuylkill kicking. Going up high. Santiago with... No,
Harvey Hogan.
Harvey. Yes.
Harvey Hogan just doesn't collect the ball, and it's in Schuylkill. Schuylkill is attacking now.
Schuylkill with the ball, going out wide. Good defense by Ollie to shut it down. Pick and go.
I almost brought the rubber.
And they can't collect. Knock on by Schuylkill. No, penalties.
No, it should just be like that.
Old Blue back 10. Schuylkill going for a line out. And they'll get it at Old Blue's 10.
Oh, sorry, we were smoking marlboro. Yeah, sorry.
Schuylkill throws it too far, and Quan recovers it. All right, Quan bringing it down. Ollie trying to organize the exit. Says give it to Minate. Minate to Butcher, going down the sideline, racing. Sends it back inside to Rio. Rio with support to Minate.
Lovely try!
Wow.
Lovely move, sorry. Minate off to Rainier.
The offloads won't stop. Old Blue sets the ball down. Rio gets it out left, all the way to Dom. Dom spins it to Harvey. Harvey gives it to Connor Wallace-Sims, and he touches it down.
Did anyone get a picture of that? Can we? Connor will be asking for that one after the game. Attaboy.
So Connor Wallace-Sims in for another 5. Old Blue playing with so much confidence right now. It's really impressive, playing out from their own end, looking to shaping to clear the kick, but the Butcher called for it on the short side, had numbers, and after a few phases, gets the ball out again to the wing and scores a lovely, nice try.
Yeah, stellar play all the way from Old Blues 10 all the way to the try zone. Good job. Another difficult conversion attempt, but let's see if Joycey can nail this one. Has the distance. He made it. What a kick. Good boot. Okay, score now is 43-3. Old Blue with the lead, and about 10 minutes left in this half. Little less. Schuylkill kicking it high to Minate. Bad move. Gives it to Butcher. Butcher runs through. Easy. He's looking to dish it. He doesn't even know what's going on. Gives it to Dom. Rio getting the ball. On pace. Front foot. Old Blue. Connor Wallace to Quan. Sets it. Wow. Nice tip ball. Referee calling forward, but I don't know, sir. I don't know.
I think that was pretty. They can get that call at this point in the game.
That was some beautiful rugby right there.
Something to keep an eye on, apart from the rugby, is that there is an open gate in the right, on our view, in the far left corner of the field. Beyond that gate, there are a couple dogs running around off the leash. I wonder if they're going to find their way onto the field in any capacity. You wouldn't want anyone anyone getting tripped by Otis.
Thank you, Jack.
That's some great commentary, Jack.
One time I got tripped by a dog.
In a game?
Ooh, referee gonna have a little chat.
So Tyler initially had his hand up towards Schuylkill, but comes back for a penalty to the Old Blue.
Old Blue with the penalty, gonna go for the sideline.
That's assistant referee Matt Lake on the far side. With the line out mark.
All right. Old Blue with the line out. Quan throwing in. Middle jumper, Santiago, and Old Blue's rolling. Quan breaks off with a stiff arm. Woo! Puts it down in the middle. Try Old Blue. Still first half.
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes to go. So far, rampant performance by Old Blue. This time, Daquan gets in on the action, rolls off of the back of that line-out maul. Scores a nice try again. Probably picked that move up from Dylan Fawcett. He scored a lot of tries in MLR that way.
Joycey with the conversion straight up. So
brings up the half century. Old Blue 50, Schuylkill River 3.
All right, Schuylkill kicking off. Go indeed to Joycey. Joycey having a look, gives it to Minate. Old Blue sets the ruck.
Okay.
You think Sam Windsor gets in this game?
Might be time.
And Janssen is in for the score.
Penalty to Schuylkill, quick tap. Yeah. Old Blue.
That's what I was talking about before. There's a lot of time left in this game. And if Old Blue is just going to be sloppy, no one knows what can happen. Schuylkill is a talented enough squad to get back into this game and make it close and fight for the victory. So it's up to Old Blue to maintain the standard.
Yeah, Jack. Let's see if Schuylkill can convert this kick. It's pretty far.
So that's Ben Janssen, number 8, scores the try. In this game last year, he was one of the standout performers as well. I think he had a try in that game. Danny Gianniscoli will look to add the 2-point extras.
Good strike. A little left. Score is still 50-8. Old Blue. You can hear a lot of fans in the stands having a good time.
Yeah, you can hear one fan in particular.
And Old Blue kicks off. Joycey with the high boot all the way deep.
Try scorer Janssen collects.
Number 8. Good double tackle by Brock and Dom. Schuylkill tries to chip it over. Joycey sees it, grabs it, sends it to Wallace. Aiden gives a step. Ooh, broke 2 defenders' ankles. Pick them up. Butcher with the tip ball all the way to Joycey. Joycey sees it. It's clear as day. Sends it all the way to Rainier.
Oh, come on.
Almost could have got it.
Yeah, you like to see Joycey carry on with the ball there, probably instead of.
Yep. Quick line out by Schuylkill. Not sure what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Pinning themselves in the back like that, not good. Now they have to clear it, and it gets blocked. Is that James Sheridan? Not in his house. Gave the Matumbo winger. Yeah, finger wave.
Yeah, just put themselves under a bit of pressure there that didn't need to be that way.
Yeah.
So we might go back for a scrum. Just awaiting the signal from Tyler Ciccarella.
Referee sorting it out. Looks like there's going to be a scrum.
Yep.
Scrum to Old Blue.
So I'm not sure if we're just about to the halftime period. If the clock is right, it might be a little bit off compared to Tyler's time.
I'd say look to Fawcett for carry right here off the back of this scrum.
Yeah, I'm all for you on that. I think at best you get a 2-on-1. At worst you get a 2-on-1.
Let's see if they keep it in though. Oh, and it's penalty to Schuylkill. And now it's penalty to Old Blue.
Yeah, it was
No time yelling Hefner. Gary Hefner, the milkman on the sideline.
So we'll try to press our advantage. Joycey kicks for the corner. Another line out, an attacking opportunity. 5-6 meters out from the try line. The ball goes down to Ray Santiago. Daquan has the ball at the back of that line-out maul. Rio is trying to get his hands on it. I think that might be caught up, and it'll be a turnover. Yeah, I think. Maybe hands in or something. I can't quite see from here.
You try again, Josh?
Yeah, you try again. I mean, you try to get another 5-7 points before the half, and that should really help seal things. But if the line-out maul isn't working superbly, you can go for a quick tap here. Brock from this distance is very tough to put down. And here he goes. But will be called back.
Not sure if he actually tapped it on his foot there.
Didn't look like he did. And he didn't. Rule 1 of the quick tap play is tap the ball. So we should be into a few minutes of extra time at the end of the first half. Schuylkill still have a little bit to do to get the half over. Just need to kick it out. Have a controlled scrum. They put in. And Gianniscoli does the right thing and kicks the ball out for the end of the half. So that's the end of the first period. Old Blue so far very, very dominant and are up 50-8 against Schuylkill River.
Impressive first half from Old Blue, but we'll see if they can keep it going for the next 40 minutes.
All right, so we'll go off. We'll see you back at the end of halftime. And we'll have a quick commercial from our main physio sponsor, Motion PT. We love you guys. They take good care of us and helping us get back on the field. We'll see you for the second half. Whoops, no audio. We'll do that again.
People often wonder, could physical therapy help me? Well, let's see. Motion PT is for the movers, the shakers. It's for the playground shot takers and major playmakers. It's good for every speed. Scroll, strut, sprint, whether you're on the field, on a green, or somewhere in between. Motion PT can help you move. Schedule a courtesy injury or wellness screening today.
And then I saw him. I have just like. But I can. We were in Indianapolis. Yeah. No, and then another thing. He was like, we were like, I just dropped it. He was there. Or not he. He was like, going in. He's on the phone with something. Ask him about that. Break it up. And then I was there. Hanging out the bed is a bit. And then, I was like, okay. We did that. And then he was like, it's the canine unit. Oh no, they're a cop car pulled up. No? And I'm like, dead. It's so loud in Minnesota. It's loud in Minnesota. I didn't have. Oh, we'll watch 10 more minutes. You got 10 more minutes. No, but I don't like to come up and they're on. No. I don't really appreciate that. Don't overreact.
Thank you.
I don't be sitting here. I don't.
No, he's my moral support.
Well, I'll be winning when I choose.
No, I think we're pretty solid right now. Because at one point the whole screen went blue and I was like, yeah. And I think I'm putting enough weight on it. What are you looking for?
No, I think in New York there's somebody outside. But I don't be mad with them. Yeah, Jay! Let's go, River!
All right, and we are back for the second half.
All right, Old Blue will be kicking off this half. Joycey sends it to the left side. Good take, strong tackle. Who was that? It was the captain, Minate, who also recovers the ball. Woo! Puts a shoulder, lays someone down. Santiago with the good tip ball to Quan. Rio wants it. Rio gets it to Joycey. Joycey to Dom. Dom tips it back. Oh, Ollie recovers. Picked off by Schuylkill. Schuylkill not out of it yet. Scores underneath the post.
I missed a mark on there, but anything can happen in sports. It's rugby.
So that was Cesar de Fonseca, number 15, one of their quick boys, scores under the post on the intercept try.
If he makes the kick, it's 50 to 15.
50 to 15 or
All right, Schuylkill with the conversion. Old Blue 50, Schuylkill 15.
So that's Gianniscoli again, adding the extras. We did have a sub from halftime. Jakar Williams, number 16, comes on for, I believe. Oh, and Tim Orlando. They're on as replacement front row subs for Jimmy Sheridan and Brock Duncan.
Yeah. Good job. Good job to the veteran boys, and now let the youngins have a go at it. Get some game time experience.
Nice double tackle there from Dom and Tim Orlando with his first contribution. Ball gets spun out wide to Cesar de Fonseca.
Shut down, milkshake.
For the record, I'd like to say Jaquar was one of my coaches when I was in high school.
That's amazing, actually.
So the young guys, I think it's one young guy.
Yeah, Jakar's been around since 2017. I remember playing his first season with us.
Great leader, awesome coach, and great mentor to all the youth rugby players.
So scrum till Blue on the just about the 22-meter line.
Good attacking position. Wonder if Old Blue is going to split their back line. And it does look like it. You have Ollie Jenner and Milkshake and Rainier to the right.
Yeah, you got a set piece move off of this.
Yep. Joycey, Connor Wallace, and Aiden to the left.
I think our cameraman, big thanks to Anthony Allegro, is probably going to focus more on the scrum right here. And we're going to lose a little bit of the play.
Yep.
Oh, I was
Rio
wrong.
To Ollie, Rio with the loop to Rainier. Good job.
So ball's still available. That's Rio.
Quick
Feet.
ball to Dom.
Rio goes again to Joycey. Out to Jakar Williams on the short ball.
Nice run, Jakar.
Still attacking open side. Out the back to Connor Wallace-Sims. Bit of a wobbly pass out to Aiden Smith.
Over
And
top.
it's forward. You could see that was not his best moment. So Schuylkill have a scrum inside their 22, still under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and they got to score. So let's see what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to clear it. I think they're going to attack.
Yeah, it's tough when you're chasing the game like this. You can't kick. You can't play the territory game as well because you need to score. And so I think from an Old Blue perspective, we'll be happy with keeping the ball down in this end and just playing well defensively and getting an opportunity or two to add to the score.
Yeah, that one,
All right, Schuylkill with the put in. Decent ball.
Keown out to Gianniscoli.
Does a little loop play. Center crash. Going weak side. Number 8 with the carry. Milkshake. Who's stronger? It's Milkshake. Joycey with the good tackle. Sloppy ball by Schuylkill.
But collected well by number 3, Dan Berger.
Juan calling for the fold. Schuylkill's got an overlap.
Gianniscoli out to the centers, John Davis.
Yep.
Out to Janssen.
Strong carry.
Just a mess in that breakdown.
Yep.
But Old Blue come away with a penalty for coming in, driving from the side. Was the call from Tyler.
Back 10, Schuylkill.
Sports.
Yeah, Jack, what are your thoughts on that breakdown?
Next year we'll have our own replay capabilities, but if you're watching, I want you to rewind 20, 30 seconds and see how Quan just threw himself into that pile and came out the only one standing. Unreal. Just the aggression that he plays with, even in practice, it's contagious, and the whole team seems to have it, especially Milkshake.
No, but I'm like 30. I'm not.
All right.
Yeah, it's been great to see Milkshake Mike Sinclair back in the starting lineup, or even back on the squad altogether. He lives down in Maryland with his family and commutes up to New York City to play with us a couple nights a week, and travels all the way to Buffalo to play with the team and help win us a championship. He's been around almost as long as all of us have been around at Old Blue. I think he started in 2015 after graduating from Stony Brook. So really great to see him back in the lineup. Get real.
7th grade. Old Blue playing some funny stuff. Aiden with the cross kick to his fellow winger for a try. Old Blue just playing video games out here.
Wow, really nice bit of skill from Aiden. You've got so much height on the wing with Rainier. He's great in the air. He took that down and was almost at the try line. Just needed to dot it down from there. Excellent score.
Old Blue bringing in some reserves now. Nick Franklin on for Rio. And it looks like Luque's on as well. Not sure for who. And Aki is joining us on the wing now. Luque Ferre. Okay, Santiago. Good shift, buddy.
I think Rio's got to catch a flight.
Rio and Nick. So both scrum. Did he make it? Okay, misconversion from Joycey. So scores 55-15 Old Blue. Yeah, replacements on. We've dipped into the bench.
Yeah, Aiden's off. Aki's on at wing.
Here we go, Ja. Here we go, Nick.
Time off for a second. And we're back.
All right, Schuylkill kicking off again. Aiming, going right.
And Gianniscoli kicks. Manate gets back in his 22, receives. He's going to look to have a go.
I don't understand why they keep kicking to him. Manate with the break. Butcher on the left.
Oh, that's unlovely.
And a try. Old Blue.
Wow.
Aki, center it, buddy.
Outstanding break from Manate. You can see him with a head of steam all the way in his 22. Makes a really long break and a really clever pass over the top to Akinola Raymond, who's got plenty of speed, and that's an easy one to finish for him. So
Certainly happy with that one. Just gets on and scores a try. Amazing break by Manate.
Yeah,
he had Nick Franklin on his right and Butcher on his left.
Yeah, Captain Manate Ekwe is a really special player.
Yeah. And we love to give a shout out to his mom, Susan, in the stands right now. You could definitely hear her shouting and screaming.
And Joycey hits it from the left-hand edge.
I feel like the boys are trying to make it hard on Joycey today. Almost every score has been in the corner.
That's one of the hardest ones to kick from. Left-footed kicker off the left side, but he hits it. He hit it, right? I heard him.
I heard the whistle.
Okay.
It's just so seasoned, as they would say.
No? Just off. Sorry. False alarm. He missed the kick. I did too. Okay, Gianniscoli goes up. Short this time. Harvey Hogan is back. Collects.
Good take.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Butcher asking for the ball. Tipped it to Luque. Luque with a nice strong carry. Driving forward. Franco with the ball. Joycey. Joycey goes the other way. Stabs it through. Good job. Has Schuylkill trying to collect it inside their 22.
That's Keown. Scrum half.
Boots it back. Boots it out. Good job. Old Blue will have a line out at Schuylkill's 40.
Oh yeah, we have a couple old boys in attendance. Al Donatelli came by the the press box right before we started. He's in attendance. He's a old blue.
Old Blue alum and a Buffalo Rugby alum.
Yeah, so
just like myself.
So loose pass. Old Blue back in possession. Mike Sinclair has the ball in the midfield. Number 13.
Mike giving the milkshake shake. Another one. Driving forward. Going down. Franco with the ball. Franco to Dom. Dom to Joycey. Schuylkill trying to shut it down, but they can't.
Yep.
Come back, Nick.
Ollie directing traffic. Harvey with the ball. Good take. Gonna attack weak side. Quan with the pick and go.
Nick Franklin to Tim Orlando.
Ooh, I love to see Timmy play. Good young lad.
Yeah. Joycey out the back to Ollie Jenner. Out the
Ollie
back again to Colin Wallace Sims to the Butcher. Quick pass to Rainier.
Rainier slicing the defense again. Ollie with the ball.
He's offside there.
Thank you. We take that one. Here we go, boys. Yo,
Knock.
Okay,
Knock on Schuylkill trying to poach the ball. Old Blue will have the scrum.
That was center John Davis getting in the middle of that.
Yeah, almost a poach, but unfortunately couldn't
Maintain.
maintain it. Yeah, thank you, Jess.
Who's that Irish lad right there? Handsome Irish lad.
And Matt Zabrowski is on in the front row for Schuylkill River. I think they've made a few subs. Nick Franklin.
Oh, the boys are pushing. Good scrum.
Good clean ball at the back. Joycey.
To Ollie. Ollie collecting the ball. It's going to go down.
Yeah, I just got a little isolated and the support wasn't quite there at the time. Gianniscoli.
Quick tap and a chip up and under. Connor Wallace with the collect.
So Tyler will have us go back for the penalty. Not sure if it was not on side or something like that, but Schuylkill will get another crack at this.
Schuylkill making some changes, and they'll have a line out at Old Blues 15. And here we go.
Almost stolen by Aquay. They don't elect for the maul.
Quan, strong defense.
Can't hear you, I don't think.
Old Blue with some good double tackles. Schuylkill getting out wide.
You good, right? Play soft now.
Connor Wallace Sims with the shoulder.
I've never seen him tackle in my life.
Here we go, Luke.
Nice chop.
Tim, get up, Tim.
That's really his strong suit.
Schuylkill's 9 having a go. Gives a good offload. And they score a try. They're making this a game. Somewhat.
No, yeah, great score by Schuylkill. They're finally, it feels like, stretching the field a little bit and finding the open gaps. Old Blue needs to, really stay connected on defense and work on their fold, especially as the ball, goes from a set piece to the other sideline.
Yeah, I gotta watch the ruck there. A little sniping by Schuylkill's 9. Did a good job to.
Yeah, Brian Keown. That was a nice bit of play right off the base of the ruck. And by the time he was halfway through, he pretty much just needed to, even with the, he can ride out the tackle and score a try. And Janiscoli pushes the kick to the left. No good. So the score will be 60-20 as we're going into the last quarter of the game.
Old Blue kicking off. Sends it up high. Does anyone want it? Nope, they don't.
That is a nice bit.
Wow.
That's knocked on there, yeah. But overall, good piece of play. A lot of pressure on the kick and a couple offloads. Almost leads to a score.
Schuylkill with the scrum on their 10. Pretty scary territory, and only about 20 minutes left, down by 40. So
The clock might be stopped. I'll go ahead and stop it. There's been some chat about replacements. Looks like Chris Vakasisi-Kakala is going to be thanks. Is going to come on in the back row in just a moment. He's at the replacement booth, the middle booth.
So is Ricardo Bellinasso.
And Ricardo Bellinasso.
We'll see who he goes on for.
Schuylkill with the put in. Schuylkill with the exit. Gives it straight to Connor Wallace. No, exited.
I agree with this there. I think so often you see teams try and claw their way back by getting even more reckless. And there's nothing wrong with sending it out of bounds for the set piece, right? Now you just have to go up and compete. What's the point of playing in your own 5 where they could, a drop ball could lead to a score instantaneously?
Yep. Also, it's really difficult to run 90.
All right, so now Chris Vaca has made his way onto the pitch as replacement for the Butcher, and Dom Sophie is off as well. Ricardo Bellinasso on for him.
Great job by Luque with the line out. Minate just slices the defense.
Well, maybe
Stop.
maybe that's why you don't go for the set piece. I think I'm eating my words a little bit there.
That was an audacious celebration from Minate.
And he waves. Is he waving to us or his mother? I'll choose it's me. If you look back on the replay, you'll see that the channel in between the Schuylkill's last man in the lineout and their hooker, and the 10, there are 2 channels there. It's just a huge hole, just a huge gap. And Minate is so talented that he's able to, just run through at will and pick a hole.
Yeah, he did a great job navigating through that defense and finding a try underneath the post.
So Old Blue is at 67 points. Now we're into the final quarter of an hour. Sorry, the clock was stopped. Hopefully things are close enough to the game clock.
Score is now 6-7 to 20. Old Blue with the lead.
Can you say that again?
67 to 20. Old Blue. All of you older folks, Jack was trying to do the 6-7 joke. I still don't get it, but I get it. Schuylkill with the ball, a little tip. Yeah,
nice
good
tip
job. Schuylkill with the ball again, inside ball to their prop, number 3.
Gator roll.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like that. I like that move.
Yeah. Timmy Orlando says, let me shut this down real quick.
That's Janssen on the edge now.
Played exceptionally.
And Gianniscoli goes cross kick.
Great take.
Yeah, good job by Rainier to get that. You can't out jump that man when it comes to the balls in the air.
So we go back for the advantage. Schuylkill had advantage on that play before the kick.
Schuylkill elects for a line out. We'll have it at the Old Blue 10-15 yard or meter, sorry.
No, it's a pretty decent drop. I'm gonna go that way. There you go.
Schuylkill with the line out, middle jumper. Now they're trying to drive it on Old Blue's defense.
Nice drive.
Doing a good job.
Are we going high? Get low.
Yeah.
Field off. Where's that?
Throws it in midfield.
That's number 13.
Milkshake with the tackle.
It's number 13, Riley Giles.
Yep. Old Blue defense going. Back foot. Doing well.
And advantage not rolling away or getting in the, looks like Chris.
He fell into it.
Out to Matt Zabrowski. Out wide to Janssen.
Referee will bring it back. Advantage. Schuylkill, what are you doing? Time for a quick tap.
I'd go points here, dude.
Stop it,
Tap and go.
It's number 3.
Good double tackle. Jakar and Chris Vaca. Come on, don't get driven, boys.
Hold him up.
Yeah, he's on the line.
Yep. Not in yet. Goes out wide.
Nice hit.
Yeah, good line speed from Ali Jenner. I knew he was,
There we go,
He was
boys.
ready for that.
Is it stolen?
Yeah.
nope.
Cross kick by Schuylkill.
That's a nice try.
Yeah.
Very nice try.
That's number 14, Dan Deal.
Good play. Took one out of the Old Blues playbook for today. A
Yeah,
little
good.
cross kick.
Nice cross kick. Good move.
Who's coming over here? There's a Schuylkill player that looks like they're.
Right. Oh, number 15, Cesar De Fonseca is coming off at the end of that play.
Schuylkill with the boot.
Nice,
And he converts. Yeah. Good kick.
nice kick. 67 to 27.
Jack, what score?
Six, 7.
right, Old Blue kicking off. Joycey puts it straight up, short.
Nice kick. Yeah.
Taps it back,
that was
Harvey.
that was the pitching wedge.
Yeah.
Really nice kick. And then Karen Joyce makes another nice half break.
Yeah.
Might have been a high tackle. Arm is out for advantage from Tyler.
Yeah. Franco to Quan. Quan getting driven.
Yep. Ball still available for Nick. Out to Chris. Vakasisi Kakala.
What a tip ball. Good job.
Ricardo Bellinasso with the carry through the.
Kieran to Ollie. Ollie with the stab. Oh, good job. Makes the Schuylkill offensive player knock it on. Old Blue will have his scrum at Schuylkill's 22. A little closer. Great attacking position. A whole field to the left. I know Aki wants the ball again.
Did we point out that both Vakasisi Kakalas are sharing the field at the same time?
Yeah, nice commentary there. You're right. Luque is Chris's younger brother. They're both outstanding rugby players, come from a big rugby family, including another younger brother.
I think they're 2 of 4.
2 of 4. Okay.
quote me.
Yeah, and their dad is also an outstanding rugby player as well.
I think their dad could still play and beat both of them.
I played against his dad. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Franco with the put in. Chris driving. Yep. State ball to Ollie. Ollie and Nick played together in college.
Did they really?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, the Wales.
Maybe I'm
Wales.
making
No,
it
no,
up.
you're right, actually.
Aki with the take.
Oh, he's
my
out.
God, beautiful play.
No, he's out of bounds. Marty.
Not sure. He has one motion to do, and he stretched it out for a try. So.
Yeah, that was nice.
Jack, my eyes can't see well. You're a lot younger.
When in doubt, look for the corner.
Not sure what's going on here, but referee's bringing it all the way to the other side.
Scrum penalty advantage before that kick, so we'll go back for the advantage.
Yep. Old Blue getting a line out on Schuylkill's front door on their 5. Old Blue with the line out, throws it to Luke. Quan to Luke, good job. Old Blue knocking, driving. Franco wants the ball. Franco goes weak side, pops it to Rainier. Hard to bring him down. It's kind of hard to clean up.
Yeah, it's
Getting messy down there.
He'll get the ball back, but Schuylkill did well defensively there.
As much as I hate to say it, the backs need to demand this ball.
Yep. Let's get it out of this pile. Ollie, Milkshake, Connor, have a lot of space. They want the ball.
And he got it.
And Old Blues forwards get it. Sorry, backs.
That's Jakar Williams, number 16.
That's your old coach, Jack.
Yeah, it's impressive to see him after all these years.
You try to get 4, brother. Like he won't lie for you.
Unlucky Unlucky kick.
No
Just
good.
missed it a little to the right. It's tough at that angle if you're a lefty.
Yeah. Joyce's had a good game at 10, but not his best game from the boot.
A little less than 10 minutes, and score is 72 to 27. Old Blue with the lead. Okay, Schuylkill kicking it, not to Manate. Tips it back.
Oh, nice skill there.
Yeah,
That was
pretty cheeky move by Schuylkill.
yeah, that was number 12, John Davis, with the behind the back no look pass.
Looked like Steve Nash out there.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where you wonder if they should have just been playing loose and free this whole time. There have been flashes of brilliance from Schuylkill. So maybe it's just back to the drawing board and switching up the strategy rather than any talent on the field.
I agree.
I made sure to change her voice.
Referee having a little chat. Back 10, Old Blue. Quick tap. Schuylkill. Schuylkill gets smashed.
Nice job, Matt Zabrowski,
Yeah.
with the quick tap carry. Number 16, looks like he's almost over the line.
Yep. Ollie Jenner and Chris Baca with the double tackle.
Jakar right in the middle of that. He may get penalized.
He may not.
Yeah, Tyler's trying to get.
Pick and go by Schuylkill. Old Blue shuts it down. Another one. Good double tackle. Yeah.
Pull Tim, Harvey, get lower.
Old Blue doing a good job on goal line defense.
This time it's Tim Orlando. He's got to be close to the line. That's got advantage is out. So Schuylkill can do something with this.
Schuylkill getting it out to the backs. Old Blue back shut it down.
It's like he's got an iron claws on his hands.
Advantage still out. We'll go back for it.
Yo, right here.
Old Blue on the goal line.
Yo, it's coming.
Quick tap.
We know.
Smash and tackle. Again, stop running into this defense, fellas.
That might be a penalty, and that might be a yellow. Yeah, so intentional knock on from Ollie Jenner, number 12 there. He's going to see a yellow card.
It was innocent.
So Old Blue will finish this game with 14.
I love you, brother.
Yeah, a few minutes left. Schuylkill going for the line out on Old Blues 5.
I always love when you get the ref that really wants to narrate. It'd be nice if you just
Y'all know what's coming.
Line out. Okay, Schuylkill trying to drive off the line out. And they'll get it down.
He's going with the drop kick here. He's lost his tee. Still taking his time.
All right. Drop goal attempt for the conversion. And he misses it a little to the right. Not sure where his
Strong
tee
drive.
is, but Schuylkill getting some points in garbage time, but it's
5 minutes left.
still
Under 5.
yeah.
So we're in sync enough. You know, I think it comes down to this classic New York versus Philadelphia rivalry.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of being polite, to be honest, but I'll be polite for 5 more minutes. I just, I can't stand the city of Philadelphia.
I mean, I love their cheesesteaks. So
A lot of it comes from, bouts of insecurity. I root for the Mets and the Giants.
I see.
But, there's something about that Philly water, as they call it.
Did you like the movie Rocky, Jack?
Rocky's the best thing to come out of that city. And look at how they, it looked like a real, real tough upbringing. Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
They, they have a statue of him right at the art museum.
I've been there. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen it. Yeah. Oh,
and
Chris!
it's stolen.
Chris with the catch. What? Oh, he kicked it right to him. I think he was surprised.
I also want to shout out my good friend Kevin. Played with him at Syracuse. He's given me some crap for my Philly commentary. I love you. He's actually from the suburbs, though, but he can. Like the guys that say they're from the city and they're from Westchester
Or Long Island.
or Long Island. Yeah, he's one of those. But love you, Kev. Best 9 I've ever played with.
I'm gonna tell Jez that. Schuylkill with the line out on Old Blues 22.
And now we're also on Uber Watch. We've got Rio packing up on the sideline.
We didn't get it last year because they didn't bring it to the
And his
It's under the tent.
his passenger, or his partner in travel, on the field. We'll see. The Uber has arrived.
Sam Windsor with the ball, calls his own number and has a go. Good job with the Old Blue. Strong carry. Harvey with the take. Good midfield carry. Yeah. Hard to bring the big boy down. Sammy playing 9. Rainier slicing the
Again!
defense
And
again.
he's got 1 to beat.
He's cutting through. He's going to the other side.
He's giving himself more to beat.
Yeah.
He'll get tackled around the 30.
Vaca playing 9. Milkshake to Joycey. Joycey gets it out to Aki. Aki.
Joycey tackled around the neck. They're going to blow it up there. Oh, no. Obstruction.
I didn't see it. Did you, Jack? Oh, tap
No.
and go. Little pop. Milkshake. Oh, Harvey gets it. Throws it back to Sam Windsor. Sam Windsor brings it down. Old Blue holding on. Schuylkill with the penalty. Yep. Quick tap. Gets smashed. Sam Windsor with the ball again. I don't know how he does it. Old Blue skinning. Joycey DeQuan. Minante cleans up the ruck. And takes it. Takes it on the break. He's looking left. He's looking right.
He'll
Skips
fake the
the
kick.
dummy.
He'll step again.
Oh.
With the offload, Aki.
Aki with a good catch.
Looks like Schuylkill will finally compete, and they may have won it back at the breakdown. Yes, they have.
Gets it out there, running it out. There's no time.
At this point, there's nothing else you can do. Big hit from Vaca.
Good smashing tackle. Another
That ball
one.
comes out. That's a knock-on.
Knocked by Schuylkill, and that is game. Thank you, everyone, for
Woo!
tuning in. This is a D1 championship from the Atlantic Super Regional. Winner, Old Blue, 72 to Schuylkill, 22 or 32? Sorry about that.
32.
Thank you, Jack. Always a pleasure. Old Blue signing off.